Hey guys, I'm Natalie. Welcome to today's full body, low impact, high intensity workout. Today's going to be another all standing workout, so you will not need a floor mat, just your set of hand weights. Let's start with our 2-minute warm up. Let's get the feet facing out to the corners of the room in a nice wide stance and start with a little squat tap. And guys, we're going to set up our form. Pull yourself up through the crown of the head, a nice long tall torso supported by a really strong core. Let's roll the shoulders up and back for 1, 2, 3, keeping them back and down the whole time we're working out, arms up. Let's do little jabs to the front. So imagine like one of these jabs is going to hit you right in the tummy and your core is bracing for impact. So you're not sucking your belly button into the spine or holding your breath. You're just bracing the midsection muscles, ready for one of these to hit you right in the tummy. A few more here, guys. 3, 2, and 1, turn it into cross-body hooks, so swiveling at the hip. Now that punching bag is on either side of your body and you're giving it a little jab, so you're not just flopping the arms across the body, you're giving it a little jab into the punching bag for 3, 2, and 1. Turn it into uppercuts, so come a little bit lower into that squat tap. Now the punching bag is up in front of your face, so a little uppercut punch into that punching bag. A few more, guys, for 3, 2, and 1. Let's do some inner thigh stretches, so just reach side to side, making sure that you're really sitting back into this squat position as you're going from side lunge to side lunge. So the knees aren't pressing out over the toes. Send that booty to the back of the room for 3, 2, and 1. Shuffle on the spot. I'll show you the first move. 2 hand weights. Start the feet in a small V. Roll the shoulders back and down. Hands facing down. Lateral raise. We're going to do a curtsy. 2, 3, kick. So pulse. 2, 3, kick. Just with your left leg, stepping back into a curtsy. Here we go. Pulse. 2, 3, kick. Now with the curtsy, I want you to make sure that you're sending your backside back down to the corner of the room where the wall and the floor meet. So your knee should be tracking over your ankle. I'll show you on the other side. So the right leg. So send that booty to the back of the room, then pulse, 2, 3, kick. Pulse, 2, 3. Here we go. Pulse, 2, 3, kick with a lateral raise. So we're getting nice and deep into that curtsy, bringing your right knee close to the ground, and then your left knee should be tracking more or less over the top of the ankle. Well done, guys. Hip distance apart, overhead press. We're gonna sit back into the squat and kick, sit back into it. Here we go. Pulse, 2, 3, kick right, pulse, 2, 3. So we're using our core to help keep the torso long and tall. So brace those abs, no hunching over. The back stays long and tall. So I'll show you on the left leg. I want you to sit back into it so you don't go up and down. Imagine someone pulling that backside to the back of the room. Left leg, pulse, 2, 3, kick. Really sit back into it. So when you look down, the knees are behind the toes. If your knees are up here, then you've got to send that booty back. Really exaggerate sitting back into this move. Pulse, 2, 3, kick. All right, guys, your right leg. Start with the front raise. Rear lunge, 2, 3, kick. Just the right leg. Rear lunge, 2, 3, kick it. Nice and controlled. If you lose your balance, just tap. So rear lunge, 2, 3, tap. You're not missing out on much by not doing the kick, but hopefully saving your ankle. So I'll show you on the left leg. It's a rear lunge, so don't open that hip, tuck it under, and send that booty back down to the back of the room. So the knee, here we go, lunge, 2, 3, kick. So your right knee is tracking over your right ankle. Just tap it if you don't have the balance on this one. You're really not missing out on much. 2, 3, kick. All right, guys, a nice wide stance. Arms just up at the shoulders. Wide stance, get low. 2, 3, knee up and reach. Here we go. Pulse. 2, 3, right knee up, and then reach across with the left arm, and then get straight back down into the low wide squat. Pulse it. 2, 3. This is for the inner thighs, so get low. All right, guys, other side. So sit low. If your knees are out over your ankles, step wider, get low. Here we go. Pulse it down. 2, 3, left knee up, and then straight back down into that low pulsing squat. 2, 3, reach across, working the inner thigh, working the core. Let's do one more. Well done, guys. Grab a drink. Then one hand weight. Start with the feet facing to the right corner of the room. We're going from shoulder to hip, one knee, one kick. Just keeping the weight in this tight little zone here. Shoulder to hip, here we go. One knee, one kick. This round is all about the core. It's all standing, but I want you to focus on having that core control a really long torso, like you've got a book on top of your head right now. So a straight line from the tip of the skull to the base of the spine. So when I'm talking about bracing the abs, my abs are braced. Now they're loose and floppy. Now they're braced. Now they're loose and floppy. So I don't have to suck the belly button into the spine. Just keep them tight. One in, one out. So one knee, one kick is what I meant to say. Just going from the shoulder to the hip, keeping the back long and tall. Abs, core is braced. 2, 1. All right, guys. Side lunge around the back of the head and down. So the weight is going to your right. Here we go. Side lunge to the right and around. Side lunge. So we're doing inner thigh, core. Really push up off that foot as you come out of that side lunge. Push up. Push up. It's a subtle difference, but you will feel the inner thigh a little bit more. Making sure that you're sitting back into it. Send that booty back. So not here, send the booty back. Here we go. Side lunge. And then the weight comes around behind the back of your head, going to the left. Around we go. Press up off that foot. Press up. So a little, slight little tweak, and we're working the muscle a little bit more. Start, weight overhead. Step squat up, step squat up. Sorry, hip distance apart. Down and knee up. Controlling that weight, using your core. So brace the abs. Let the core help move the torso up and down. I want you to imagine sending the booty to the back of the room again. So sending the booty back. Someone's got you on a chain. They're pulling you back. So you're not coming up and down, back. Here we go. Throw it down, knee up. Throw it down, knee up. Using the core, brace the abs to control that weight going up and down. Sit back into it. This is a full body move, guys. Focusing on the core. 2, 1. Okay, a little bit wider in the stance. Feet facing to the corners of the room. Come down, swivel, down, stand and squeeze the glutes. Here we go. Down to the center, swivel to the right. Back to center, stand and squeeze. Down, swivel, center, stand and squeeze. So what I mean is, squeeze the glutes. And squeeze the glutes. Making sure you're coming as low as you can when we come through center. I'll show you on the other side. Nice wide stance. Come to center, swivel, center, stand and squeeze. Look at my glutes squeezing. Here we go. Down, across, center, squeeze them. Really exaggerate, squeezing the glutes. When you stand, we're working core, we're working glutes, we're working quads. And up, 2, 1. Well done, guys. Grab a drink. We are halfway there. And then back to 2 hand weights. Repeating rounds 1 and 2, giving ourselves a second chance to perfect it. Palms facing down. Curtsy, 2, 3, kick. I want you to really pull that booty to the back of the room. Here we go. Pull, 2, 3, kick. So your left knee should be tracking over the top of your left ankle. Your right knee comes nice and close to the ground and kick. Pulse, 2, 3. Kick with a lateral raise. Full body move here. Half a 1. So now your left leg. So sending it back down to where the wall and the floor meet. This left knee coming close to the ground to really getting into the glute. Here we go. Curtsy, 2, 3, kick. So the torso is pivoting forward, but it's following the line of the booty. 1, 2, 3, kick it. Working our core here, working our glute, working our arms. 2, 3, kick, 1. All right, hip distance apart. Sitting back into it. So not up and down, let that chain pull your booty to the back of the room. Here we go. Sit back, 2, 3, kick right. 1, 2, 3, kick right. So when we're watching our form, we are working these muscles a little bit more efficiently. 1, 2, 3, kick it. All right, almost finished that one. So sit back into it. Someone's got you by the back of the booty and they're pulling you back. I'm not hunched over, my back is long and tall. Here we go, sit back, 2, 3, kick left. Keeping that core engaged, guys. Still holding a long line from the tip of the skull to the base of the spine. A few more, I feel it too. Working the quads today. All right, guys. Roll the shoulders back and down, front raise, rear lunge, 2, 3, kick, or just tap. Here we go, rear lunge, 2, 3, kick it, or you can tap. This one's a tricky one for the balance. So pulse, 2, 3, kick, or pulse, 2, 3, tap. I promise you, you're still gonna feel it with the tap. So get into 2 90-degree angles. Don't open up that hip. Sending the booty back. Knee should be tracking over the ankle. Here we go. Pulse, 2, 3. Either kick or pulse, 2, 3. Tap. I just do the tap on this one because it is a bit tricky with the balance. And I want your ankle to be safe. 1, 2, 3, kick. Let's do half a 1. All right, guys, nice wide stance. Weights up at the shoulders. Pulse, 2, 3, knee up and reach. Get low. Here we go, low, 2, 3, knee up and reach. And then straight back down into that low, wide plie squat. 1, 2, 3, reach, inner thigh. We all love the toned inner thighs. So get low, 2, 3, reach. So again, sitting back into it as much as you can. So not here, send that booty back, knees are behind toes. Nice and wide. Here we go, pulse, 2, 3, left knee. And then right arm reaches across the body, working inner thigh, quad, as I'm sure you can feel. Core, 1, 2, 3, reach, 1, 2, 3, reach. Well done, guys. 1 round to go, grab a drink. And then back to 1 hand weight to finish it up. Feet are facing the corner, just going from the knee to the elbow. Remember, brace the abs. Here's my abs, not braced. Here's them braced, not braced, braced. So look at my lower back. Braced. Here we go, 1 knee, 1 kick, knee and kick. A nice long tall torso from the tip of the skull to the base of the spine. You are working your core right now. It feels like your arms are doing the work, but the core is stabilizing you because you're up on one leg. So here's belly button to spine, holding my breath. Here's loose and floppy. Here's braced. Still breathing, but just holding everything in. Here we go. Knee, kick, knee, kick. Back is long and tall, never hunched over. Show me that book on your head. Nice long tall torso, like a ballerina. One knee, one kick. Elbow to hip. Well done, guys. Side lunge, get deep into it, and then around the world, going behind the head to your right. Here we go. Side lunge, push up. Side lunge, push up off that foot. Sending the booty to the back of the room in the side lunge. It's also inner thigh and booty. Working the core. Believe it or not, this is a core move. Other side. So sitting back into it, guys. Not here. Got to grab my pants. Pull that booty to the back of the room, torso long and tall. Here we go. Side lunge. And then weight comes behind the head to your left. Bring it behind. Press up off that foot. So standing on one foot, moving the weight around the head is forcing your core muscles to help stabilize your body. All right, a little bit wider, or about shoulder distance. Squat, stand. So throw it down and stand up. Here we go. Sit back, stand. Sit back, stand. Let your core help control the weight. Send that booty to the back of the room. Torso, naturally pivoting forward. Put your focus in your core to help control the weight. Other leg, a little bit wider than hip distance. So again, sitting back into it, not up and down. Whoop, send the booty to the back of the room. Here we go. Sit back, knee up. I know I go on about form a lot. It's because when you're executing good form, you're working the muscle a little bit more efficiently. Don't worry, if you get it wrong, you're still getting a workout, but I want to try and make it as efficient as possible. Wide stance, feet facing out to the corners of the room. Come to the center, swivel, and then squeeze those glutes. Here we go. Center, swivel, center, stand and squeeze. It's subtle, guys, but I want you to get those glute cheeks, crushing a walnut. Crush the walnut. And then back down to the low squat. So other side. Get into that low squat. Work those inner thighs. Don't let the knees collapse in. Swivel and then squeeze those glutes. Here we go. Center, swivel, stand and squeeze. Get low. Don't over rotate on this swivel. Just go in line with the body and then back to the center. Last move of the day. 2, 1. Guys, you are done. Give yourself a round of applause. Let's just shake it out a little bit here. Let's do the arm circles now, up and back for 1, 2, 3. All right, step your right leg forward, your left leg back. The feet are facing forward, and then bend this front leg and sink this back heel with a straight leg to the back of the room and open up your left hip. Breathe into it. Imagine oxygen going down there. Bring your left arm up, catch it in front of the body with the right, and breathe into that shoulder. You don't realize, but we are always working our shoulders and our arms. Sinking back into that a little bit more. Arm comes up, reach down the center of the back, press down on the elbow, and very gently leaning over to the right side of the body if you've got that balance. If you don't, just stay here, that's fine too. All right, guys, swivel this back foot so it's now perpendicular. Open up the arms into warrior. Sink a little bit deeper by bending this front leg. Put your front arm on the front leg, either the forearm or the hand, and reach up and over your body with this back arm. with your left arm. Be careful not to hunch the shoulders up to your ears. Keep the shoulder back and down while still reaching the hand away. I know it sounds contradictory. All right, back up to warrior. Step to the front. Step the other leg back, your right leg. The right leg straight, the left leg is bent. Breathe through this right hip. Imagine oxygen going down there. Open it up. Really exaggerate pushing through this hip. The right arm comes up in front of the body. Catch it with the left and breathe into this shoulder. Press out against this front bent arm. Really get the oxygen down and open up this shoulder. Reach up, down the center of the back. Press down on the elbow with the other hand. If you've got the balance, very gently leaning over to the left side. If you don't, that's fine, just stay in the center. Swivel this back foot so it's now perpendicular. Open up the arms into warrior. Nice long tall torso. Front hand or forearm on the front knee. Reaching up and over with your right arm. Be careful not to hunch the shoulders up to the ears. Keep the shoulder back and down while still reaching the hand away from the body. Getting a beautiful stretch through the right side of your body. Come back up to warrior. Step together. Let's do the quads, guys. You deserve the stretch, you earned it. Make sure you finish it up. Try and keep the knees close together here, holding on to the foot and pressing out against it to open up this quad. Imagine the oxygen going down there. We're always working our quads. Other side. So we're always working quads, shoulders and core really in every move that we do. We're mostly always working the booty as well. It is a full body workout, no body part left behind. All right guys, give yourself a round of applause. I hope you enjoyed that. Next week is going to be a tricep special, so we will be getting back on the ground. And then hopefully after that, there will be a few more standing. Hope you enjoyed it. Comments or suggestions, please leave them down below.